What's up, man? Look, we're gonna be discussing religion, bro. Now, religion is a touchy subject, fam. That's all I'm gonna say first off. In no way, shape, or form is this to offend anybody. It's just my perspective, but I personally feel like, look, bro. At the end of the day, a lot of people hide behind religion. You know what I'm saying? When I say this, you're like, what do you mean by this? Bro, it's a lot of people that hide behind religion, bro. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give you guys a real scenario that just literally took place to lead into why I say that. I go to the gas station. I'm just trying to get some water for real. I go there, I get the water. There's a guy on the bike. We both walk up to the register at the same time or whatever. I ain't gonna lie. First dude cuts me off, but then I'm still at the register. Like, so it's like the cashier is already helping me type vibe. So he ends up going to the next register because there's one right there, bro. I don't even remember what this guy was buying, but I'm just thinking about something else as I'm getting the water. I buy the water. I'm about to walk out, but he's short on some change. I think he needed like $1. So he like, yo man, you got some change? I'm short. My man just see me get the change, so I'm not gonna not hook him up. So I give him $1, pay for his stuff. I walk out, he walks out. Keep in mind he was on the bike on the bike the whole time. When we both walk out, he starts small talk, woo woo. Then he's like, God bless you, man. Thanks for taking care of that. And I'm like, yeah, for sure, bro. No problems. I'm like, what you got going though? Everything good? He like, yeah, bro. I'm finna go rob my plug. And I'm like, rob your plug, man. Sound like you want some GTA vibes. He like, yeah, I just stole his bike too, bro. I taped it up. So I'm looking like, dang, this dude whole intent, character, moral is all wrong, bro. But at the end of the day, he just told me, God bless you. You know, how can somebody like living like this even say something in, involving God if they're living totally opposite from God? This man about to go rob his plug. He just stole the bike. He told me, God bless you. And these are the people like, besides these people, there's a lot of other people that hide behind religion, bro. They're living ill. They have ill intent, ill characteristics, ill actions, and they're quick to mention God, bro. It doesn't make sense. It's like, bro, if you're gonna be mentioning God, you gotta be living according to the standards that God would want you to be. Like, not trying to take from people, not being shisty, lying, grimy. You can't be mentioning God if you're doing the opposite of what God would want, bro. It doesn't make sense. It's a lot of people that they hide behind religion. They're quick to mention religion. They're quick to say something revolving around God, but behind the scenes, they're not even living close to something that will be approved by God. Something that God be like, yes. And at the end of the day, bro, I'm telling you, these are the same people that when they're in tough situations, because I feel like we go through tough situations to learn something. A lot of these people, when they're in tough situations, bro, they'll be like, Lord, I'm asking you to please answer this prayer for me. Like, but then you gotta think, even praying to God or the higher power above is like, for you to think that your prayer out of everyone's prayer is the most important prayer when you're living wrong, doing the wrong things, stealing, lying, treating people wrong, it's kind of egotistical. You feel me? Like it's like an egotistical thought. Like, man, you're not even doing the right things out here in the world. Now you're experiencing struggle. You think the Lord is just like, yo, this is the most important person struggling now. I need to assist them. Nah, it doesn't work like that. And I've seen it countless of times where it's like people just quick to hide behind religion or say, I don't understand why God is doing this to me. It's like, look at how you're living. Look at what you're doing. Look at your actions. Look at how you're treating people. Do you think all that checks his or her, checklist of good? You know, like even me, bro. When I'm living good, bro. When I pray, I understand. Look, it's probably people that are praying that have worse situations taking place right now. Although I want my prayer to be answered, it might not be one of the most crucial in the moment right here. You feel me? It might. This fly is literally entered the live, bro. I don't know how these flies getting in here. I got the window closed. These it's like robo flies. Like when I say robo fly, they like metal jackets, bro. Like one is literally interrupting my lab right now. I'm like, I gotta, I'm gonna have to murk dude when I get off the live, bro. Cause bro, I done took down like 7 of these guys, bro. And it's like you gotta literally punch these flies with the, hey, you couldn't. For them to, I don't know where they coming from, but they like a new species of flies that they just hard to like, get rid of, gang. But back to what I was saying, man, as I was rudely interrupted, it's like you just gotta understand, like, you have to live right to even be blessed. When it comes to being blessed, like a lot of us are gonna face struggles, bro. So a lot of times when we're facing struggles as people, we tend to, pray to the Lord. Like, oh Lord, can you please look out for me? I'm in a situation, I need your help. But in that situation, you praying and making that prayer, you gotta reflect. Like, are you living right? Are you treating people good? Are you respectful? Do you have a good heart? Like, are you stealing? Like, all of this plays a factor in you being blessed or receiving that blessing that you're asking for. You know what I'm saying? So instead of being like everyone else who constantly gonna hide behind a religion and hide their hand, which is an ill hand, make sure you're living right so you can receive these blessings. Because we all, in times of need, we say, "Yo, Lord, please, I need you to look out for me this one time in this situation that I'm facing right here." But then whole time you're not doing the right things, you're not living the right way, you're not treating people right. It's not gonna, you're not gonna receive that blessing. And we all as humans, we pray. Is like our prayer is the most important prayer. Forget all the prayers out there. Just answer our prayer, Lord. That's how we be feeling. Most of the time, the people that be feeling like that, like I said, they're not even doing the right things, bro. They're not even treating people right. They don't have good characteristics, good morals. It's like, why you think your prayer gonna get answered? Why you think you gonna get blessed? Why you think that out of all the prayers that's being sent above, wherever, yours is the most important at the time? You know, some people they hide behind religion, bro. I'm telling you, we gotta be able to look like, yo, there's no need to hide behind religion. This just people do it all the time to I don't know, cause confusion or show that they're pure, show that they're good people, but the whole time they're not even good people, bro. You know what I mean? You can look at a lot of the pastors, bro. A lot of the pastors. There was that one pastor from Nigeria, bro. He hit the whole congregation. You know what I'm saying? This is a guy you wouldn't even imagine, like, would even have lust on his mind on that level. Cause he goes up there every day and gives the words and talks about the Lord and leads a community. My man's hitting everybody's wives. But he's hiding behind religion as the pastor. It's happening in churches worldwide right now. Cause when I used to go to church, man, the women in the church, they would be had so much admiration for the pastor, bruh. Like, yeah, the Pastor John, he's such a good guy. And you feel me? Whole time, Pastor John hiding behind the cross. Pa- Pastor John, shysteier than a YN with the shiesty on, you feel me? Pastor John, grind mode. Pastor John trying to get neck in the communion hall, you know what I mean? Like, it's people doing that all the time, bro. It's terrible. It's like people gotta stop hiding behind religion, bro. There's a lot of people that do it. There's even some people. it's like a certain group of people who act so religious, bro, sometimes, but their actions are horrible. Their characteristics are horrible, bro. And I'm not gonna really go into like specifics on these people, but there's a certain group of people that act so religious, bro, in life, and they're not even living like that, bro. They're not living like that, bro. Their actions don't even revolve around that, bro. They don't even live on the cadence and principles that tie into religion, bro. But they're masked up in religion, bro. They mask up in religion, man. And it's crazy to see, man. Like that whole conversation with dude at the store. My man went from saying God bless you to saying, look, I'm about to go rob my plug. Random guy. I don't even know this guy. And I'm like, yo, bro, you on some GTA type stuff, because that's supposed to make him think like you wildin'. You know what I mean? And he's like, yeah, bro. GTA for real, bro. Like, I just stole his bike. But it's like, why is he so proud to say he's about to do something ill, or he just did something ill? But in the same conversation, he mentioned God, bro. Like, that threw me off. It's like, bro, you're not even supposed to say that in this conversation, because what are you talking about? You feel me? And besides him, I'm trying to tell you, it's so many people doing it, bro. So many people doing it. When you see these people, you got to understand these people are not, they don't truly care about God. They don't truly care about religions, because their actions don't reflect that of. They just use it to I don't know, purify themselves or look good, or it's like a makeup, a cover up. You know what I mean? It's a cover up, bro. Start looking at these people like, nah, you just said something crazy and you said something about God. You not even really religious, bro. You don't even really believe in God on that level. Because look how you living. Look how you talking. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to spot that instantly. The dude I just saw, I'm like, man, what? I don't mind helping this, man. But I'm like, man, this who I gave my dollar to, fam. Like, my man, of course, I feel like I was supposed to help him out with that dollar, bro. That's that's the crazy part about the whole thing. I feel like, look, I was supposed to give bro a dollar because he probably was praying to be able to get what he needed out that stove. But then after getting what he needed, he just went right back to grind mode, shiesty man. You feel me? And that's what a lot of other people out there are doing, bro. And it has to stop, man. You gotta be able to spot these people. These are dangerous people because, like I said, they're like literally bang the Riddler behind, the religion act that they're putting up, man. It's no